French President Emmanuel Macron has suggested that European military forces could be deployed to Ukraine after a peace deal is signed to guarantee it is fully respected. He reminded that Russia started its invasion of Ukraine in 2014 and recalled negotiations for the Minsk Accords ceasefire. Macron warned U.S. President Donald Trump that peace cannot be agreed at any cost, and stressed that a ceasefire must not be too fragile. He vowed to continue discussions with allies to secure a lasting, solid, verifiable peace agreement, and announced plans to convene European army chiefs in Paris next week. Highlighting Russia's aggressive behavior, Macron accused Moscow of crossing borders to assassinate opponents, manipulating elections in Romania and Moldova, and launching cyberattacks against European infrastructure. This aggressiveness seems to not know any borders, he said, calling Russia a threat to France and Europe. It would be madness to remain a spectator in this world of danger, he warned. Without further delay, we must make decisions for Ukraine, for the security of the French, for the security of Europeans. Macron also announced discussions on extending France's nuclear deterrent in response to Trump's disruption of the transatlantic alliance. He described France's nuclear deterrence as complete, sovereign, fully French, but said he would open the strategic debate on extending protection to European allies following calls from Germany's next chancellor, Friedrich Merz. France is legitimately worried about a new era after Trump reversed U.S. policy on Ukraine, Macron said, warning Europe must be ready to defend itself even without American support. And I want to believe that the United States will stand by us. But we have to be ready if this is not the case. Ahead of an EU summit on March 6, Macron pressed for new budget choices and extra investments in European defense. Russia responded sharply to Macron's remarks. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova accused him of being detached from reality, telling RIA, every day he makes some kind of completely out-of-touch statements that contradict previous ones. He's a storyteller. Meanwhile, France and Britain are reportedly close to finalizing a Ukraine peace plan, with discussions possibly concluding in days. Reuters cited European diplomats saying the plan aims to improve dialogue between Washington and Kyiv. Military chiefs are expected to finalize the plan's defense aspects within a week, including a proposed one-month truce covering air and sea attacks and strikes on energy infrastructure but excluding ground combat. France, Britain, and other allies would back the proposal. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will attend the Brussels summit on March 6, where EU leaders are expected to reaffirm their support for Kyiv. In Moscow, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said Belarus capital Minsk is the best venue for potential Russia-Ukraine-US peace talks. Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko recently offered to host negotiations, telling US blogger Mario Nafel, "Tell Trump that I expect him here with Putin and Zelensky."